It's evening time here. I'm just drinking my evening tea, and I had some thoughts about lust that I wanted to get out. And I was just sitting and thinking about how much lust can fuck up your life if you let it, and how much it fucks up society and many people's lives today, especially men. Men especially are very vulnerable to lust. And I'm not just thinking about sexual lust and women and, porn and whatever, but just lusting in general, and how following lust will destroy the value of whatever you want to get. So let's say you sleep with 100 women. When you do that, you're fucking up your whole spiritual being when it comes to, let's say, love. Because what most people want when they sleep with someone is to feel connection. They want to feel a sort of love, a bond with someone, right? So we lust after things. We lust after more power, just everything is just more power, more things, more space, more women, more money, more stuff, just more, bigger, better, whatever. And every time we lust, or when we follow lust, and every time you blindly go in that direction and you give into it without realizing what you're doing, you're only drifting further apart or further away from what you truly want. And what most men want is, or most people, I would say, is less things, less things in their life, but that holds more value. Like, do you want to be the man that sleeps with 100 women, or do you want to be the man that has a beautiful wife and love and a family? Do you follow things simply because society is telling you that holds any value? Are you doing things because you think that's going to get you something, and you don't even question what you want to get? What are you doing it for? What are you doing anything for? Right? Think about, what do you do the actions that you do for? And almost envision your life as two separate paths, one where you can follow lust and one where you can follow purpose. If you follow lust, I just see this so clearly in my mind, that if you follow lust and if you follow that, I want to call it like the shallow path, you're just going to end up feeling shallow. The things that you're chasing and that we're chasing is only an illusion. It's the same with, when people watch porn or when they get addicted to something, the first hit of that thing is like, it's like your mind thinks that I finally found my thing, or I finally found something that's going to give me something. It's going to give me pleasure. It's going to give me what I'm craving. I crave this thing. And it's only stimulating you more and more. And the more things that we indulge in, and the more things that we pursue and chase, and we want more stuff, we're just putting more pressure on ourselves, our nervous system. We're just constantly going in like chase mode. We have to chase for more stuff, more dopamine, more whatever. When in reality, what we all should strive for is to be able to just sit and relax. Just relax in your own energy. You don't need women to feel good. You don't need sex or porn or drugs or social media or whatever. You just need to be able to sit in your energy and in your feelings and be okay. You can feel bad, and that's normal, but you're still okay. You still have the emotional capacity to handle that, you know? And it's just so important that you start waking up to the reality of the society that we're living in and the world we're living in. And just wake up to the energetic truth, so to speak, because everything is energy. Do you follow the energy that's giving you energy, or are you following the energy that's draining your energy? And the more I experience this world and whatever this is, the more I just see everything for what it is. And it can be really hard. It can be very lonely to wake up energetically or spiritually wake up, because everything you've identified with almost just feels plastic. It feels fake. You almost feel disgusted by it. Like, even if you could, let's say, make money now very easily by doing something, if it doesn't energetically match with you anymore, you almost feel repulsed by the idea of getting money from being in a wrong energetic vibration for yourself. Like, you can't fake it anymore. You can't just pretend that everything is okay. You can't pretend that you enjoy society and the things that people care about, because you're now on a different spiritual plane. You think differently. You not just think, you just feel differently. You spiritually live on a different plane. And this is where you want to go. Even when everything in society is telling you not to go there, everything that we have in today's society is like a prison. Your phone is a prison. Like, everything on your phone is either an app or something to keep you on your phone and keep you locked in on your phone. And I don't know, I just think about all these things, apps, songs, podcasts, like music, videos, like even on YouTube and stuff. It's all just like, I don't know, we're all trying, all these people are trying to hijack your brain into being stuck and giving them money. Like, the time that we spend is the currency in today's world. So everything is just set up to keep you hooked. And I see this even in the SR community. I've seen this, and it makes me just I just feel a bit weird when I see it. I don't watch a lot of YouTube, but sometimes I've seen SR videos, and they have either clickbaity title, or they talk about stuff in a way where you just feel like, yeah, they want to keep you hooked. Like, I don't know, whatever. But I just want to point out that even the places where you think it would be safe, even those places are not safe. And it's just really important that you almost like you have to go solo in your own life to figure out these things. Like, you have to unplug from the matrix. You have to unplug from your phone. You have to unplug from the digital world sometimes. Or I would advise you to do it regardless. Like, just delete social media. If you don't create something, if you don't put some value out there, if you don't have anything to say or to do there, I don't see social media or the online space as a good place to be, because you're only gonna be sucked into the vortex of whatever that is, and there's so many traps there to get you hooked in one way or another. But yeah, circling back to lust and how important it is to not fall into that. The second that you start going down that path, is the second, like I said, that you start losing yourself. So I noticed when I just completely shut off, like, all my social media and my phone, and I don't consume any content. I'm really just in my own thoughts. I just notice how much these things impact me indirectly, and how much it impacts my brain and what I think about. And you can almost start excusing yourself. Like, your brain will do that. You will start excusing your own behavior because you want it so badly. Like, I really want to do it, so I need to figure out a reason why that makes sense to me. And you can always make some sort of excuse, right? You can always tell yourself something that will justify you doing something. But there are certain things you just have to be really clear with and say, like, I don't want to do that. I know that's bad. Like porn, there's no reason for you to watch it. There's no reason for you to indulge in that. It's literally no reason. And my point is that as soon as you unplug from it and you get some distance from all your lust and all your lustful thoughts, you get clarity in your mind. You get this sense of, well, I don't need it anymore now. Like, once you have space and time away from it, you don't need it anymore. So then you start asking yourself, why would I go back to it now? Why would I choose to go back into that state? And when you're retaining, when you're doing semen retention, you get so much energy in yourself, and you feel this peace, like I said, with just being by yourself and in your own energy, that once you get time away from all these things, you start naturally just questioning these things, like, why would I go back? What would it bring now to my energy? Would it bring me closer to my spiritual self and my highest self, or would it lower my vibration? And I don't think anybody would say that it raises their vibration. If they did, like, they're very lost. So yeah, just some evening thoughts here while I was having my tea, and just, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here and just thinking, being with myself, drinking my tea, not watching anything, not listening to anything, and just enjoying my peace. And I've felt this more and more on retention, but also just in my life in general. I've started to cultivate habits of just reducing stuff, less stuff. People always want more. I want less. I want less stuff. I don't want more money. I don't want less money, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't want more things. I want just enough. And I want to value what I have truly. And I want, like I said, true love in my life. I want true friendship. I want true people. I just want all the things that I have in my life to have value. Because as soon as people have more, they always want more. And it like when you see it for what it is, I don't know, I just feel disgusted by it. I feel disgusted by society and how we look up to people who have a lot of stuff, and like that's some sort of value. Like, oh, look, he has like he slept with so many women, or she has this or that, they have this or that. It's like, yeah, but what do you have? You know what I mean? Who are you? What do you have on the inside? What's your integrity like? What values do you have? What morals do you have? What happens if you lose all of this? Who are you? Like, when I say what do you have, I mean, what do you have on the inside? Not what do you have out here. I don't give a fuck if you have $1 million and a Ferrari. Like, so what? It has nothing to do with me, and it has nothing to do with you. That thing is just an object. So what do you really have? And there are so many people who just have nothing. They have nothing on the inside. They're empty. Like, you can feel it when you talk to them, even that their whole energy is just empty. It's like you're talking to, I almost feel bad for saying it, but it feels like you're talking to nothing. There's no, I don't know, it just feels very off with a lot of people. And I want to have internal success. And once you get a little glimpse of it from, let's say, retention, or you just go through a lot of stuff in your life and you elevate your energy, it becomes so clear what real value and currency is in this world. The best currency and value that you can have is your energy. So if you can work on your energy, you will attract what you want, what you need, and your whole life will become what you envision it to be. So, yeah. Just don't follow lust, and don't indulge in lust. Don't waste your life lusting over women or things or money or power, whatever. Let it go and be okay in yourself, and be okay with people having more stuff than you or more things or whatever, because it's not important. And the real thing here is that you probably have more than them. You just don't know how to see it yet, right? And the moment you see it, the moment you connect to that part of yourself that feels like you have a lot of internal energy and internal self, you just don't care anymore. You literally don't care. You just drop all that envy and jealousy about external stuff. You might want to go there still. You might want to get more money so you can provide or whatever, but it's not the prominent value that you're chasing in your life. You're chasing your internal value and your internal states. So yeah, I hope you have a good night yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.